the show, Sports Update on Trust TV. Adeni Gishafe. You just saw there our team, Flying Eagles, leading that particular game 2-1 against Cote d'Ivoire. They really need to win this game because we know that they defeated Burkina Faso, and right now they are looking for a win to see who actually will move away from that Group B of the WAFU B competition taking place in Togo, Lomé. Just to give you update concerning what is happening in Lomé right now, where our team are leading 2-1 in that particular encounter against the baby elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. Wishing them the best as we continue the show. We continue to give you updates concerning that particular match ongoing in Lomé. But right now, let's give you updates in other sporting movements across the globe. Let's start with the FIFA ranking. The latest FIFA ranking says Super Eagles move up 3 places ahead of where they were before. They were actually standing 39 before in the world, but right now they are 36 and 4th in Africa. Morocco are 4th in Africa, followed by Senegal, Egypt, Nigeria, Algeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Tunisia, Cameroon, Mali, and DR Congo. In the world, we have Morocco standing 13, Senegal 20, Egypt 38, and Nigeria now number 36 in the whole world after coming from number 39, going up after that's from 39 to 36. That's a good one, at least not playing against Libya. Still, they were still able to get some figures added to their point concerning latest FIFA ranking. They are a good one for Super Eagles. And still talking about the ranking, let's look at the world ranking, where we know that Argentina are top of the world right now because they are ahead of other nations. When you look at the ranking, Argentina, France, Spain, England, you have Brazil standing 5th right now. Gonna those days when Brazil used to be number 1, but now they are standing 5th. Belgium, they were also world number 1 before, but now they are standing 6th there. Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo team or nation is standing 7th there. Netherlands, Italy, and Colombia with the points that they accrued there, 1,883.50 for the Albiceleste of Argentina, being able to top the latest FIFA ranking. Congrats to Argentina to be able to hold it down for what they've been doing so far. They've been playing fantastic football, winning matches over there in South America. Just to give you update concerning the FIFA ranking, the latest one, both in Africa and also in the world. From there, we talk about apart from the ranking, well, concerning the value of each team worldwide, Super Eagles squad value increases in latest ranking when it comes to the value of all the national teams across the globe. We have our own team also improving because of the fact that the players at least are really trying to see how they will do well in their different clubs, plus the national team also. Now, let's look at the latest national team's value by transfer market. Transfer markets, actually, they are the body that organizes the ranking concerning the value of each national team. According to transfer markets, Morocco retains a squad value of 325 million euro in Africa, allowing them to stay ranked 16th globally. Nigerian squad value increased to 281 million euro. Senegal stands 3rd on the continent with a valuation of 276 million euro, while the reigning Africa Cup of Nations champion, Cote d'Ivoire, slipped to 4th in Africa and 25th globally with a market value of 245 million euro. Ghana occupies 5th spot, valued at 228 million euro and 179 respectively. Well, right now on the global stage, England maintained their position as the most financially valuable national team with an impressive market value of 1.34 billion euro. And you look at the 3 Lions and their players. France move up to 2nd place, dethroning Brazil with a squad value of 1.06 billion euro. Portugal 972 million euro. The Netherlands, they call them the Orange Boys, they are right now valued at 778 million, and Brazil 767 million euro there. While you look at the top national team across the globe, but for Nigerian Super Eagles, 281 million euro is the total valuation of our Super Eagles players over there. Well, good one, at least they're 2nd in Africa, and really trying to see how they continue to add value. For Morocco, they are topping as the most valuable team from Africa and 16th in the world. Giving you update here concerning African teams across the globe. And right now, we talk about our two star players, Lookman and Victor Osimhen, being among the 30-man list shortlisted for the IFFHS, standing for International Federation of Football History and Statistics, for the fact that 2024 nominees, they nominated 30 players for this particular award. Let's look at that list of the 30 players rolled out by the IFFHS there. Jude Bellingham, you have Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, defending, maybe I don't want to call him defending champion, but the holder of that particular award. Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka there. You have Jamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz, Rodri, Lamine Yamal, Declan Rice. 11 position, standing 11 there in the nomination is Martin Odegaard of Arsenal, Harry Kane, Cole Palmer of Chelsea, Ruben Dias, you have William Saliba, Nico Williams, Toni Kroos, Dani Olmo, Dani Carvajal, you have Fabian Ruiz, Cody Gakpo, Vinicius Junior, Federico Valverde, you have Rodrigo, Lautaro Martinez, James Rodriguez is also there. You have Ashraf Hakimi, Alphonso Davies, and our own two Nigerian brothers, Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen. Ademola Lookman is among those actually nominated for Ballon d'Or. So it's a good one for him getting this particular nod again after what he did at the Europa Cup final. He really deserves all the accolades he's getting right now. So for the 30-man list actually released by the IFFHS, we have two Nigerian, Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, making that particular court there. They are not actually alone in this particular rating. We have another Nigerian, although the only Nigerian when it comes to women football, young star Chiamaka Okuchukwu makes 2024 IFFHS World Best Youth Player shortlist. She's among the 30 also released, and really she deserves it because despite the fact that our team Falconet were ousted at the World Cup, she distinguished herself by standing out as a different exquisite player for the fact that she was able to do it. That's why they recognize her for what she has done. When you look at the statistics of that particular competition, Chiamaka Okuchukwu stood out and really deserved the nomination for the 30-man list for the IFFHS Women's World Best Youth Player shortlist. Congrats to her for that nomination, and hopefully she'll continue to do well. At least we want to see her graduating from this level to the best player in Africa and also across the globe there. Who says she can't win the African Player of the Year or FIFA Player of the Year? It is very, very possible. Like I said, Ademola Lookman and Osimhen too are nominated among the 30-man list that we just rolled out there. And right now, Ademola Lookman is also among the Ballon d'Or nominees. And from the way it is, it's coming home to where we wait to see who will be winning that Ballon d'Or. Just to give you updates concerning what is happening in the world of sport, we've talked about our own team, Flying Eagles, earlier on, where they were leading 2-1. And right now, that game is still on. And I'll give you one more time the update concerning that result of the game as it's ongoing over there in Lome. Well, it's still 2-1 in the 88th minute so far. 88th minute, and you can see the score line there. Nigeria 2, Cote d'Ivoire 1. Well, let's hope that it will end this way and our boys will be able to at least smile. So it's going to be that all the three teams won their games, and now they'll be looking at the deficiencies that has to do with the goal difference and all that. But because we consider right now that might not speak well for us, but we wait to see what's going to be happening. Maybe Nigeria will score more goals as this match is still ongoing, as we're giving you updates concerning that particular game there. Now let's go international as we look at the NBA games we played earlier on today over there in America, and we look at Kevin Durant leads Suns to overtime win against Clippers. That game actually favored them by extra 3 points as they were able to win that game. And right now we look at the result of the games played earlier today in the NBA regular season. Result: Indiana Pacers defeated Detroit Pistons 150-109, while Philadelphia 76ers lost against Milwaukee Bucks by 109-124. For Orlando Magic, 116 defeating Miami Heat. What happened to the Heat? They were able to quench it with their magic, 106-97, as Atlanta Hawks were able to show their class, hawking down Brooklyn Nets by extra 4 points, 116-120. Cleveland Cavaliers 136. What a way to go as they were able to wrap up Toronto Raptors with 136 to 106, extra 30 points in favor of the team that play in Ohio. A good one for Cleveland Cavaliers there. Chicago Bulls 111. They lost against New Orleans Pelicans, who won that game 123 against Chicago Bulls. Charlotte Hornets 110. They won by extra 5 points against Houston Rockets, who fought hard, but they lost out by extra 5 points, while Utah Jazz actually lost by just 2 points. What a painful loss there against Memphis Grizzlies as they fought hard. Memphis triumphing in that particular game there. Golden State Warriors, where you have the star man Stephen Curry, they did well. 139, showing how to play basketball against Portland Trail Blazers, who trailed them by extra 35 points. You just have to give it to them. They did so well, winning 139 against Portland Trail Blazers, who traded them. And for Phoenix Suns, you just saw that it was an overtime game. They won because of the likes of Kevin Durant, who scored 25 points in that game to defeat Los Angeles Clippers. They clipped the wings of the Clippers by extra 3 points, 116 to 113 in the game that actually happened earlier today in the NBA regular season result that we just brought to you there for those who follow the dunk and slam sport of basketball. But right now, let's go back to see what is happening concerning the match ongoing between Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire over there in Lomé. Still 2-1, 83 minutes right now for our team, Flying Eagles. They are still in the park there by 2-1, where they are hoping that they can end it and even score more goals there. Just have the update concerning that particular game. Let's go to Europa League and Europa Conference. They will be coming up in their own league phase ongoing. That will be starting for match day 3. Let's look at those fixtures quickly. Eintracht Frankfurt will be playing against Riga's AFS, while Ferencváros of Hungary play on OGC Nice of France. Maccabi Tel Aviv of Israel will be facing Real Sociedad, while Midtjylland also will be playing against Union Saint-Gilloise of Belgium. PAOK Salonika of Greece will be hosting Victoria Plzen, while Ajax are away to Azerbaijan team Karabakh, while Roma will be at home against Dynamo Kiev. Anderlecht versus Ludogorets Razgrad of Romania. And you look at Athletic Club against Slavia Prague of Czech Republic. Manchester United versus Fenerbahce. That is the big match there. You don't even want to see Jose Mourinho facing his former club. And for him, he says he will always respect Manchester United. So that match is going to be a tough one. Although we look at it after looking at these fixtures quickly. Fenerbahce, Manchester United. Still talking about the Europa League. Let's look at the other matches up for grabs tonight in the UEFA Europa League stage. Malmo versus Olympiacos Piraeus, Olympique Lyonnais. We have our own player there. Besiktas will be facing them. Tough one there at the Groupama Stadium. Porto, Hoffenheim. Tough match is going to be Rangers versus FCSB, while Tottenham Hotspur versus AZ Alkmaar will also be coming up in the UEFA Europa League match day 3, while 20 of Netherlands will be hosting Lazio of Italy in those games in the UEFA Europa. Well, let's quickly look at the head-to-head of Fenerbahce and Manchester United. They've met 4 times. Fenerbahce winning 2, Manchester United winning 2. So it's a big one. Previous meeting in all competitions. So tonight, what will happen between Jose Mourinho and his former team, Manchester United? Can they beat them? We wait to see what they will be playing concerning that particular match. It's a big one between Mourinho and his former team, where Erik ten Hag holds sway. A lot of grudges will be coming up there in that match. We continue to look at that. Now, let's go Europa Conference League, the third tier of UEFA competition. Matches to be up for grabs too. Let's look at those games that will be up. Although we know that Chelsea will be playing against Panathinaikos, and that will be coming up also. Apoel against Burak Banja Luka. I have Sergi against Istanbul Basaksehir of Turkey. Victoria Gomeres are away to Djurgården, while Ghent will be hosting Molde of Norway. Ghent is actually they play their trade in Belgia Jupiler League. Hearts versus Omonia Nicosia from Cyprus. Petrokov against Jagiona Bialystok, while Lan and Shamrock Rovers will also lock arms. Chelsea, the Blues, are really getting themselves, and now they are away in Greece against Greece club Panathinaikos. Big match tonight for the Blues. Rapid Vienna of Austria against Noah, while St. Gallen hosts Fiorentina. Still talking about the matches in Conference League. Let's look at the remaining part of the matches that are coming up in the UEFA Conference. HJK from Finland, they play host to Dynamo Minsk. That team will be playing over there in Finland, while Lada Boleslav will be hosting Lugano. You have LASK against Olympia also coming up in the top tier of UEFA Conference League. Powerful against Heidenheim of Germany, while Real Betis of Spain hope they'll be hosting Copenhagen from Denmark. Astana away to the new Saint. Will they be saint enough to win their game? While TSC will be playing against Polish club Legia Warsaw from Poland. Those are the fixtures in the UEFA Conference League. We know that attention is going to be on Chelsea to see what they'll be doing. We can't just call them rejuvenated Chelsea. They've really done well this season. After what happened to them last season, they picked up the pieces and they've been able to do well since Enzo Maresca joined the Blues. And it's a big one tonight to see what they'll be doing. Hopefully, he'll be giving Joao Felix the chance to start. For a while now, since he joined them for 45 million, he has not been able to start games. And right now, according to Maresca, he wants to give Joao Felix the chance to do well and at least have the playing time with the Blues there. Well, before we go one more time, let's check what is happening concerning Nigeria versus Cote d'Ivoire. Still 2-1, 88 minutes between the two nations. Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire, Baby Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire versus Flying Eagles of Nigeria. 88 minutes, 2-1 in favor of our team. But it's a tough one because 3 of the teams actually won their game. Nigeria, if it ends this way, we defeated Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire defeated Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso defeated Nigeria. What a way to go. It's going to be mathematics at its best because they have to take some time to check who actually get more goals, how many goals were you scored against and all that before they can see who will scale through to play the other opponents in Group A there. Well, before we go, let's look at transfer gossip quickly. Has to do with Manchester United. We have 2 stories from them. That has to do with Manchester United receives requests from multiple Premier League clubs for Anthony in January. Well, they want to move for him in January, and 2 teams, or even more than 2, are already showing interest in their man since he moved to Manchester United. Things have not really gone the way he wants, but right now, clubs are knocking at the door for that particular player. Who knows, maybe Anthony will get his act together if he moves to other clubs. We've seen players after moving to other clubs and they peak. And right now, maybe January will be the last time we'll be with Manchester United. The man Anthony from Brazil seems to not to get his act together since he joined Manchester United. And if everything goes well, one of those teams that are yet to be mentioned will actually get him to play for them. Right now. Well, let's just talk about another story with Manchester United. United right now, their scout attends the Napoli match to watch Kvaratskhelia and Bogino. Alexandro Bogino is a defender, the winger. Visha Kvaratskhelia, the 2 players are really getting the hierarchy of Manchester United happy, and they want to go for these 2 players. If everything goes well, they will go for Kvaratskhelia and also Bogimo Alexandro, who both of them are applying their trade with Napoli, where Antonio Conte is holding sway. They are still topping the league there in Italia Serie A, and I still don't know how they will do it. That these 2 players will leave that club if they are able to continue topping the way it is. They might not want to leave because they'll be hoping that what they did just upper season ago, maybe they will do it again. So to get Kvaratskhelia for €100 million, and for the man that joined them from Torino, talking about Bogino, who joined them for about €40 million, will also be a very big one for Manchester United to convince these 2 players to join them over there at Old Trafford. Well, you never can say never say never at all, because they might just offer some money and they will move. Who doesn't want to play for Manchester United? Well, that's another story for another day. They are looking at the fact that the scouts are right now combing to see how they can get those 2 players for Manchester United. Well, from the way it is right now, Nigeria versus Cote d'Ivoire is a match that is still favoring us 2-1, as we talked about that earlier. But if from the way it is, it's a tough one because both of the 3 teams in the group defeated themselves so far. Well, it's still 2-1 there. I just have to leave you with that because we have to go now on the show Sports Update on Trust TV. Adeni Gishafe. Thanks for watching.